Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick video about us leaving the EU. I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off. Our vote doesn't count for anything anymore, guys. See, if you vote for a Prime Minister, doesn't count. Doesn't count for nothing. We voted to leave the EU, right? And they're going back in their word. They're not going to... We're not going to leave, guys. They're keeping us. It's a farce. That government is a farce. We voted to leave. Unbelievable. And they were basically saying, oh, there might be another general election. Oh dear, we can't, we'll have to vote again to see if we can leave the EU. This was always going to happen, guys. I don't know why we bothered voting for them in the first place. Because obviously our vote doesn't count anymore. Seriously. I mean, so what about all the other times we voted? I mean, does that not count either? So what happens if we vote in the next, what happens if we vote for another Prime Minister? And then they're like, oh, we don't like him. We don't agree with that, we'll just put somebody else in. So that's basically, there's no freedom of speech anymore, guys. Oh wait, there's a car coming. Wait. Now, anyway, there's no freedom of speech anymore, guys, in the country. If your vote doesn't count, it doesn't count. And the country is turning into a total shithole. And I'm sorry for my swearing here, guys, because I'm pissed. I've voted to leave, and I'm not getting to fucking leave. I voted that day to leave, along with 17 million others voted to leave. And they're basically saying, oh, can we extend the leaving the EU? Oh, I think we should have another general election. Oh, and I think we should maybe vote again to no have us leaving the EU. I mean, seriously? Seriously? So basically, if we vote, right, say for instance we vote Jeremy Corbyn in, right? Hypothetically, let's say Jeremy Corbyn gets in as the next Prime Minister, right? Which would be a disaster for this country, right? But just anyway, so if we change our mind, we can say, oh no, we need to vote again, we don't like him. So can we go back in that deal we voted for Theresa May? Can we go back and say, oh listen, I know we voted for Theresa May, but can we actually unvote her? Because we don't want her really, you know. Once you vote for something, it should be final. The people have spoken. They want out the EU. Right? But it's not going to happen. Because the EU's charging us, what is it, 39 billion for us to leave. That's 64 million per constituency in Great Britain. And they're going on about Ireland. Oh, we need a hard border. Oh, the hard border. Why did they not put the hard border at the sea? I mean, let's face it. The only way to Ireland is either by plane or by ferry. Why don't we just put it at the ferry terminal, like they do with France? When we go to France, you go through customs. Aye, the Prime Minister is losing her bloody voice. Aye, and she'll be losing her head too if she doesn't leave the EU. I can tell you that now. People are fed up. Because our vote doesn't count anymore. I mean, they're basically saying, oh, we're having another vote now because you voted to leave, but now we think that you shouldn't leave, so we'll have to vote again. So, see, because we voted that bitch Theresa May in the last time she was elected Prime Minister, can we not go back in that deal and say, can we unvote her out? Because there's I can't pronounce it. There's no democracy anymore in this country. There's no freedom of speech either. The country's went to shit. There's more freedoms in North Korea than here. It's a joke. In that House of the Parliament, she's losing her voice. She's all crooked. She's an old hag. She can hardly speak. Well, if they don't watch what they're doing, they're all going to lose their heads. Because the people won't take it much longer. If we don't leave, see if this vote doesn't go through today. See the vote today that there is. If that doesn't go through today, I can guarantee you this, there will be war in the streets of this country. There will be a civil war. There will be a civil war in this country. Because it cannot go on. The government are idiots. Good God, they're leaving left, right and centre. We want to stay in, we don't want to stay in. Oh, you voted to leave, but we're just going to ignore you and we're just going to call another general election and vote a new Prime Minister in. So if we vote a new Prime Minister in, right? If we change our mind, say a couple of months after it, can we have him voted out again? No, it doesn't work that way. But for them it does. And they say we're losing all the car firms and all this stuff. It's a load of shit. BMW staying here, Citroen staying here, Peugeot staying here, Ford staying here, Vauxhall staying here. It's a load of shit. It's scaremongering. There'll be food shortages, aye, my arse. Britain produces 90% of the meat for Europe. Did you know that? 90% of the meat in Britain comes from Britain. 80% of the vegetables and fruit, well, vegetable-wise, like carrots and potatoes and stuff, comes from Britain. Right? See, if we lose that, we're lucky if we lose any of it. It's a joke. It's all scaremongering. I'm really pissed off. I really am. I want to get into that Houses of Parliament. I want to drag them out and I want to get the guillotines out because this is a joke. I'm trying to calm down. I'm having a bottle of water. It's a joke, guys. Your vote doesn't count. Your vote does not count anymore. They're cramping down in freedom of speech. A Christian can't even stand at the side of the streets and read out of the Bible without being arrested. But it's okay for a Muslim to stand and burn the British flag and burn the poppies and shout death to the soldiers. Well, that's fine. That's allowed. But a Christian standing reading out a Bible and he's not allowed? And he gets arrested for it? It's a joke. Mark my words, if they don't vote for us to leave today, the country will be in turmoil tomorrow. I can guarantee it. It cannot go on. They're taking people off their benefits and giving the money to the bloody refugees. Car coming. They take their money, right, and then give it to the fucking refugees that have never stayed in this country. There's houses, we need houses, right? We're building them and then giving them straight to the refugees. What's the point? I'm British, right? I'm Scottish, right? I was born in Scotland, right? But I'm part of the United Kingdom, right? And these people are coming for Syria and they're taking our homes, they're taking our money, they're taking everything for the people that were born here. Right? Why do they not go back to where they came from? Saying their war's nearly over. No. They're here for, I'll tell you what they're here for. They're here for the free money and the free healthcare and the free homes and all the shit that comes with that. Where there's poor people with actually stuff wrong with them getting took off of benefits and things wrong with soldiers coming back, can't get houses and stuff, but no, we have to give it to the refugees. It's a joke. And that Houses of Parliament, my God, I was watching it last night, it was like boons at the zoo. I'm really pissed off. I voted to leave and I want to leave. And now they're going back in that. They're basically saying, nah, let's just no listen to the public. Let's just decide what we're doing ourselves, basically. What they're doing. That's right, war. I mean, UK will be a third world country one day, along with Europe. Look at France, it's imploding. France, you don't see it in the mainstream media. The fake news networks don't stream that stuff, right? I mean, France is imploding now. There's cars burning in the streets. There's people being shot. There's people being gassed with gas grenades. There's people losing eyes. There's people losing limbs with people shooting and stuff, right? But that, you never see that in the news. No, it's some stupid woman from Syria that was an ISIS bride that wants to come back here and stay. Now they say a kid died. Oh, that's really sad. I'll admit that. But let's face it, we never got to see the kid, did we? If you really think about this, see this ISIS bride. See the kid. Did you ever see the kid? No. It was a rolled up blanket in arms. Every video, every picture, it's a rolled up blanket in her hand. You never see the kid. It's all propaganda for the bloody government. And that Jeremy Corbyn is a tit. He's the biggest tit in the universe. I don't know, guys. The USA's going the same way. They're trying to build a wall. They're getting invaded left, right and centre. At least Trump's actually trying to do something about it, where our government don't give a toss about us. They don't give a toss about us. They just care about giving money to Syrian refugees and flooding Europe with them. I mean, the bitch Prime Minister we've got, she phones Angela Merkel before she has a decision about anything. Asking her permission. This is betrayal. I'll tell you this right now. There will be a civil war in this country. If people think I'm mad, I don't care. But there will be a civil war in this country. It can't go on. We need to remove the government. We need a new government. We need to replace every one of them. We need to take every single member, House of Parliament, and get rid of every one of them. I don't care what we do with them. Send them to an island somewhere. I don't care. We need a new government. Aye, the ISIS brides are people who betray the country. I know. They shouldn't be back. Jeremy Corbyn. Ooh, Jeremy Corbyn was like, when I can become Prime Minister, I'm going to allow her back into the country. Aye, if he becomes Prime Minister. If there's a country left by that time. Tit. That's what he is. He's a tit. I mean, seriously. You get Tommy Robinson, right? He's trying to fight for us, right? And they're shutting him down left, right and centre everywhere. Right? There's no freedom of speech anymore, guys. Mark my words, see if they bring in martial law. See if they bring in martial law. They will come for us. They will come for the YouTubers and they'll come for everybody that's been doing this. They'll round us up and God knows what they'll do to us. Did you know that there's oh, here's a van coming. Did you know that there's... Just let this pass, please. Did you know that they're suspending the Human Rights Act for 21 days? That shows when they bring in the martial law, they can come to your home, knock the door down and drag you out and probably take you away and shoot you. And you can't do a thing about it for 21 days. It's all been written in. Look it up, guys. It's all been written in. They passed the bill last, I think it was the last week or 2 weeks ago, and it basically says if there's riots or whatever when we leave the EU without a deal, and if we don't leave with the EU with a deal, I don't know. But anyway, they're going to bring in martial law, and they're going to suspend the Human Rights Act for 21 days. Did you know that the UK signed a charter allowed thousands and thousands and thousands of refugees into this country? It doesn't matter even if we go free for the EU, we're still to let them in. Nah. Europe's finished. The UK's finished. Great Britain? Nah. Our only hope now is America. And if they can survive, but I doubt that, they'll get took over too. Canada's ready went funny. I don't know. It's just shit. I'm so pissed off that my vote did not count. And all your votes didn't count. Just remember that. Your vote did not count. If they do not vote in this today, that's it. The government are false. We need to rise up. We need to march down there and we need to remove them. And that's all I've got to say about it, guys, because I'm having a rant here. I'm pissed off. Big time. Seriously. Now listen, guys, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to do another video tomorrow to see what happens. I'm waiting to see what happens with the... So thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe if you're new. Give me a thumbs up. And I'll do a video tomorrow on the state of the country, as we should say it, with the loonies we have in office. Right, catch you all later, guys.